Hello and welcome to this week's vlog. So I've read a little bit more of Love Theoretically, but I feel that I'm kind of going into a reading slump. I'm reading it, but I'm not really reading it. So I decided that I might start reading The Girl from Widow Hills, because thrillers tend to, get me out of a reading slump. So I could do that. But yeah, and I'm hoping that my book of the month book will come up soon, but I feel like it's just the last thing I want to do is get into a reading slump, so I might just change up the book with a thriller, because thrillers always are, they're very thrilling. Right, so that's kind of it. And I kind of like the banter and Love Theoretically between the guy and the girl, because there was I just read a chapter where he was just like, oh, here, can you take this back, and treated her, and she's like, excuse me, I'm not a librarian, I have my PhD in physics, right? And he's like, what? Oh, right. But I feel like he kind of knew that, and he was just testing her in a way. But yeah, so I thought that was kind of really cute that he is just, it's the stereotype between women and men, and just how kind of the lives that you may have, or just, it's not really normal per se or atypical to have a woman in kind of the hard sciences, right? But obviously you can judge by the cover that they do fall in love. And from what I understand, Allie Hazelwood is a scientist herself, and I believe she does have her PhD in physics, or just in a science, right? So I am looking forward to how she does. I don't know, when an author knows what they're writing about and they become an author, it's kind of it's really nice. So, it's when a doctor writes a medical story, right? Like Robin Cook, right? He knows things because he's a doctor and he gets terms right. And it's just, if you find that I don't need to necessarily fact check or look up to see if things are actually real, because they would know, Yeah. That's just kind of my reading update for now. I got some other things I need to do, some meetings and whatnot. So, but anyways, I will keep you posted with everything I'm doing. Alright, thumbs up. It is a great, wonderful day. The sun is out, and we are very privileged, lucky people, and only amazing things happen to us. Alright? Cool. Alright. Bye. Hello and welcome to this reading Dippit. So my book of the month book did arrive today, and I picked up The Return of Ellie Black by Emiko Jean. And of course, the bookmark says emotional support bookmark, which it is. And I'm 80 pages in. Love it. Right? It's a thriller book, of course. I got the thriller one. And it's just that Ellie Black, or Elizabeth Black, disappeared 2 years ago, and she's now reappeared. And they're discovering what has happened to her, where has she been for the 2 years, and how her family is just kind of they obviously want to be with her and see how she's doing and help her recover, but they're realizing that she's not the child who she was, and they're just trying to figure out just this mystery of how she's back, and you're fully following this one detective. So this is my current read, this is what I'm doing, and I'm loving it. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to my book of the month, my emotional support book, and the bookmark. Alright, bye. Alright, well, welcome to this reading Dippit. What you're hearing in the background is the kettle, because, I got to have myself a cup of tea. So I have a little under 100 pages left to read of The Return of Ellie Black by Emiko Jean, which I'm hopefully going to finish today. But, I got a lot to do today because I'm going away for the weekend. But we are getting one step closer to finding out what happened to her. Now, there are chapters sprinkled in that are from Ellie's perspective of when she was held captive, and she was held on this compound and whatnot, but it's quite interesting. It really is. I am enjoying it. I hope that and we got some new suspicions of who the person actually is that has held her and held her captive, and how many girls there were and what happened. So super exciting. Can't wait to finish it. Woohoo! Alright, bye. Why, hello and ready, and thank you for coming to this reading Dippit. I've now finished The Return of Ellie Black by Emiko Jean, and oh my gosh, it was really good. It was a really good thriller, really captivating, and it kind of is just, it's really weird because the ending, I did not predict it, and I knew that it had to be something, right? That Ellie, like usually in these kind of kidnapping type stories, people just don't come back. But she did, and it's just how it unfolded. I thought it was really great. I really liked it, and I would recommend. I would say 4 to 5 stars for me, and I'm happy that I got it. I'm happy that I made my book of the month pick, and yeah. And so now that I've read a thriller, I'm going to go back to reading Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. So I guess to get back to The Return of Ellie Black, it's just about this Chelsea, who's this detective, finds Ellie, and she goes and she tries to figure out like what happened to Ellie, like where'd she go, where was she living for 2 years, like how'd she come back, like you know, and all these their details and connecting, because she's a detective, all the details between all the other missing persons that were in the area. So I'm happy. A book has been read this week, and that's all I can say. Thumbs up for that. And yeah, all right. So this is probably be the only book I've read this week because I don't know, life just got away from me, and I'm trying to do other things, and I'm going away this weekend, but you never know, right? But most likely. But alright, bye! On the close of this vlog, I did not do any reading. I was away for this weekend, and it was a good trip. I went and saw a comedian, and they're always great and wonderful and fun to see, and it's always nice to get away, even if it's for a day. But yesterday, it was so rainy that I was like, okay, make sure you're very fun-footed, because the last thing you want to do is slip and fall, right? And especially you don't want to hit that rock. So what did I do? I slipped, and I fell, and I hit that rock with my knee. So I'm a little sore right now, got a few scrapes, right? But you know what? I'm okay, right? My body's gonna heal, because that's what bodies do. So it's just gonna say it. That's how, I kind of ended the weekend, but you know what? That's fine. You gotta do what you gotta do, and I enjoyed myself. Yeah, it's a thumbs up. Always, gotta understand that I'm very privileged, lucky, and that only amazing things happen to me, right? But anyways, that's just kind of it. And I only read 1 book this week, but that's fine. Alright, we'll catch you later. Alright, bye.